So here are the rules. Because of who our thought leaders are, we kept them very simple. Unlike the presidential debates, our thought leaders will not make personal attacks. For instance, if I was to say, the reason that Tim Arnold has had so many mines, been to so many mines, is because he changes jobs so often, that would be considered a personal attack and inappropriate. And I'd like to thank Michael Rosenbaum, who is our caricature artist, who's done an excellent job, despite the fact that my caricature looks nothing like me. I'm far more handsome than that.
I didn't know I was first. Can you hear me? It was a pleasure to poorly represent environmental safety governance during this great debate. You only think of safety after you cut your finger off, fall off a ladder, or maybe you drop the hairdryer in a bath. But somewhere along the line, I decided that I wanted to study a real science. First, I pursued geology, but when I discovered in geology class that the science of geology is based on the higher technology of licking a rock or grinding sand in between my teeth, I decided to pursue a real science like chemistry.
You set an incredibly low bar.
We as a generation come armed with the creativity, technology, agility, energy, diversity, and means to propel this industry forward. We have the skills to rotate your PDF, filter rows in Excel, and log into a VPN. And for the record, these are all just random examples and in no way are things that I have taught Doug Silver.
We will go over your comments during your annual review.
Not trying to say that women are smarter than men, but CSU released a study last year that said in physical science courses, women had statistically higher course grades than men and higher university-wide GPAs than most men.
We know that there's statistics out there about equipment operations. Mine managers that I've spoken to throughout my career have taken note, see the results and of lower equipment costs and better equipment performance and less maintenance. And bonus, we're not afraid to ask for directions. Remember now, Doug, your own employee called you the liability. Just kind of marinate on that.
Apparently takes intelligence to blow things up.
Realize that this is the live me, this is the character, this is what a deposit looks like to an exploration person.
You sound like you're on a science fiction program.
We do have the emerging leaders here, and this is what the deposit looks like to those people.
These are people who otherwise couldn't get a job at McDonald's, even at $15 an hour, as Bezos is pushing.
But I did enjoy the ongoing spats with the malarkeyist. That's the metallurgist for some of you, but malarkeyist to me.
Metallurgists, people who live and breathe, literally live and breathe noxious chemicals for the benefit of the consumer.
I've decided that I can't compete with a silver-tongued devil or a really polished miner. You know, then there's the miners who send us scrap steel and blasting wire and all kinds of other stuff, waste rock included. And we got to make them look good because we all want to look good.
You truly kicked our asses, and I'm sorry to admit that,